All right, in this live stream, I want to show you how to be placing trade on mobile phone. Okay, after you have done your analysis on tradingview.com or tradingview app if you are using phone, the next thing for you to do is to place a trade and see how the trade will play out. Okay, so first things first, you have to do all your analysis. If you're using chart patterns, look for the chart patterns. Make sure it's lying on the support or is hitting a resistance, either trend line resistance, horizontal resistance, or whatever resistance you're using, or moving averages. After that, you now put your two. This is entry two. You put your entry two like this. Okay. So from there, what you are predicting here is that you are predicting that price will, this is the current point where price is. So you are predicting that it's going to come down to this place, this 17,357.2. That will be your entry for a long, okay? And it's going to go up. So if you move down first, you are going to hit stop loss and be passed out of the trade. Okay, so you are predicting that it's going to hit this entry, then move up. That's exactly what you are predicting. Okay, so now you are going to place this on your Binance app. Right, I'm going to use my small account to try it. I have an account of $14. I'm going to use it to try it. Okay, so I'm going to use my small account to try it. Then again, I will use a demo account that is not really money to try it. Okay, all right, let's go to Binance. All right, so this is Binance, and this is I have $14 in this account. Okay, I have $14 in this account. This is a little account. So let me say I come to futures now. Let me explain things that on this future you have already said them in the videos, but I will explain it. All right, first thing is after you click on these points to come to this interface. Now, the next thing is for you to select the coin you want to trade. Just tap on this guy. Select the coin you want to trade, okay? Just type it. I want to trade BTC USDT. So I'll just tap on BTC USDT as you can see it. Now, the next thing here is isolated and cross. Now, what is cross? What is isolated? We call it margin mode. Now, what is margin? Margin is the amount of money you are putting inside that trade, amount of money you are using to buy or sell in that trade, okay? All right, that's what margin is. So if you are selecting isolate cross margin, that simply means that you are saying that anytime you run out of margin, let's say the trade begins to go against you and your loss is now getting closer to your margin. Let's say you have a margin of $5 and you have a capital of $10. Okay, so your margin is now getting close to $5. Instead of your trade close when your trade get to -5, which is your margin, is going to bring more margin from your balance. Remember, you have $10 in your balance. This is balance, available balance. You have $10 in your balance. Use $5 to enter the trade. $5 margin to enter the trade. Your loss is now getting to -4.9. Instead of it to close the trade for you and take you out of that trade, it's going to bring more money from your balance to keep you on, to keep the trade going on. Okay, so but the problem is just that if your loss gets to the available balance, it's going to see force close the trade in loss and you will lose all your money. Okay, now the next one is isolated. Now, isolated is the right opposite of it. Now, if you're using isolated, what you are doing is, in nutshell, is you are trying to tell the system that you only want to risk the margin you put. For example, if you put margin of $5, immediately your loss gets to that $5, it's going to close and it's not going to touch your available balance. Okay, so that is that. Then you select the kind of trade you want to place. Is it limit? Is it market or stop limit? I told you that we'll be dealing with stop limit, market, and limit. But for now, we'll be limiting it to just limit and market. Now, if you're using market, that means you want to buy at the exact price, any price available. That's what you want to buy or sell from. But if that's not what you want to do, you can pick limit. Like from our setup now, the current price is around 17,480, but we want to buy at 17,300. Okay, 357, that's what I want to buy from. So that means this is going to be a limit order. It's going to be a limit buy, okay? So choose the limit. Then we'll put the amount of BTC. Now, the amount of BTC we are opening. Now, this is how I do it. I don't really care about what amount is here. I just move this. Now, what is important is I want to know how much I'm going to lose. If this trade goes against me and I hit a sell, what will be my loss? That's what I'm more interested in. What will be my loss if this trade should enter? Okay, so let's say on this trade, I want to risk just $4 on this particular trade. Remember, I have a capital of $14, so I want to risk just $4. That's what I want to risk. I don't want to risk more than that. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to put the value of the entry 17,357.2. I'll put it in the limit 17,000. Let me check it again. 17,357.2. 17,357.2. So I'll just move this. Let me just move it to 50% first. Then I'll tap on this guy. Make sure you toggle this TP/SL on. Then tap on this advance. Okay, so you make sure you toggle it to open long, since you are buying. Long is buy, short is sell. Okay, since you are longing, you make sure you're putting this. If it is short, you use this. Okay, so you put the value of the SL. So if you look at it, the value of the SL, which is this guy here, that's going to be 17,284.3. 17,284.3. Can you see it's exactly $4? I just drag it. I didn't do any calculation. But let's see, this didn't give me the exact amount I want. No problem. I'll just let's put take profit. Take profit is 18,396. 18,396. 396. Okay, so that is going to be profit of $57. So you just press on continue. Then all you have to do is move this. Let's say you move it to 78% at first, and you tap on that. You are seeing your losses $5.78. Okay, $5.78. You don't want to lose up to that. You don't want to lose more than four. So you change it again. Change it again to $60. Let's check that. So this is showing 4.46. You still don't want to lose up to that, so you move it again to 50. Let's see what this gives. This gives 3.37. So to me, I can see this is okay, because by the time they remove fees, everything is going to sum up to $4. Okay, so this 3.7 is okay. So all I will just do is press buy. So it's going to open as a pending order. Can you see it? So it's opening as a pending order. You can view the TP and SL to confirm if you put the right number. Okay, so the stop loss is 17,284. Yeah, I didn't make any mistake. So you just wait for price to come back and trigger the order. So when price move back down and tap here, is going to activate the order. So if price keep going down, it's going to stop me out and I will lose $4. But if price doesn't do that and move up to my profit, it may not get to this point. Okay, this is just, I just put this as an arbitrary target. Okay, I will have other target levels. We'll talk about that later. Okay, so if we eat this place, I'll be making like 50 something dollars. So that's that about that. Now, I won't recommend that you put money and start practicing with real money. Okay, for now, at least for the first couple of days, try and do a paper trade stuff. There's something called paper trade or mock trading. Okay, mock trading. So how do you go about it? Just tap on this guy here. Tap on this guy, these three dots. Okay, after tapping on that, then you see mock trading here. All right, just tap on it. Okay, so I like to load. I think I had some position running on it yesterday. I had the position running on it yesterday. I was just citing an example for the people that attended yesterday's live stream, and I placed this trade. Wow, that's a lot of money. I wish we can withdraw this money. So let's just close it and Okay, so we have in this account you have 14,959. So the same process from there is what you do also, but the only difference is that here you cannot actually know your loss. So we will not be using this to practice loss and all of that. What you just want to see is when you draw your setup on trading view, you come here. So let's place the trade we place also on real account, on the main account. That's the real one. So you choose Bitcoin. Can leave this as 125x. Okay, let me explain this leverage. Let me explain it. Now, concept of this leverage is allowing you to buy more than what your money can buy. Okay. For example, on that main account, let me go back to that main live account so that I'm able to explain it properly. Now, on that live account, remember I was having $14. Okay. Remember, I was having $14 before I placed the trade and it reduced to 7. That means this trade took $7. That means the margin I used for that trade is $7. Now, how much? Just look at it. How much Bitcoin can $7 buy? Look at the price of Bitcoin. So if you are to calculate the amount of Bitcoin $7 can buy, if I go to a calculator, I'm coming. If I go to calculator, this calculator, if I go to calculator and press the current price of Bitcoin, which is, let's just say 17,400, okay? If I see 7, remember I have $7 divided by 17,400, I can't even buy anything at all. This is the amount of Bitcoin I'm supposed to buy, 0.00004. But in reality, look at what I'm able to buy. I'm able to buy 0.051. Why? This is the power of leverage. I'm able to buy 0.051 because my $7 is working as if it is 7 times 125. That's the point of this leverage. So that $7 is working as if it is 7 times 125. So it's working as if it is 875. Now let's try 875 divided by the price of Bitcoin, 17,450. Let's just use 17,450. So that's 17,450. That's 0.05. So that's why I'm able to open 0.05 Bitcoin, because I'm using 125x leverage. 125x means that $1 be working as 1,000, 1 times 125 dollars. Okay, because I'm now amplifying the money by 125. I can reduce it to 50. So my $1 now be working as 1 times $51. Okay, that's the leverage. That's what leverage is all about. I hope this is clear, right? So now the disadvantage of leverage is just that, remember, I'm having $7 and the $7 is operating like 875. Now, if this trade is 1% against me, if it's 1% against me, that will be loss of 1% of 875. That's a lot of risk, okay? And immediately my loss gets to $7. If I'm using isolated, my trade will be closed. If I'm using margin, they will bring more margin. You understand? But because of the way I've maneuver it, I'm not going to lose more than $4. So I'm not really worried. I've also factored in fees. So everything is going to be around $4. I can't lose more than around $4 because the exact loss is around $3.7. So I'm expecting that the fee should not be more than 3 cents, 30 cents rather. Okay. So let's go back to mock trading. Tap on here, pick mock trading. Okay. Start store. I don't want to do this store. God. How many times will I be doing this shit? All right. So I'll increase the leverage. Then I'm buying. So I'll come here, put 17,000. Where's my entry? 17,000, 17,000, 357. 17,000, 357. Okay. So here I'll come here. I can just put 25%. Don't really worry about the loss. We are not practicing management of risk here. We are just trading. Okay. So put your take profits. Your take profit should be at 18,396. 18,396. Then SL will be at 17,284. 17,284. So you edit this. Okay. Just put 25%. That's around here. Just put it anyhow you want to put it. That's not our issue. Then you press on buy. Okay. So now this is what I want you all to do. Download Binance. Do your KYC, know your customer. That's by uploading your documents. Now after doing that, go to the chart. Study, do your analysis based on what you have learned. Sorry. So do your analysis. Let's say you are using 4 hours time frame for your analysis and you are entering a trade from bullish engulfing. Okay, you have a bullish engulfing forming right now. Okay, so this is bullish engulfing. Let's assume there is a kind of support line. Let's say there is a kind of support line here, something like this. See, there's a kind of support line here. So price is bouncing from support and is creating this a bullish engulfing. As you can see, that green candle is covering the red. This is a very bad example because this candle is still forming. So you can't use that as a trade until it finish forming. So I'm just citing an example. Okay. So you want to place your trade. Let's say just pick your pen, drawing, and you take long. So you are entering your trade from here. Since you are trading bullish engulfing, assuming that this green candle has completed forming, you just tap, drag to the end of this, then drag this to your take profit. Now you have your trade here. Let me hide my home. Okay, so you have your own trade here. Now you just go to your mock trading. Okay, go to your mock trading, enter it's going to be buy limit, enter the limit, the price, that's this, the entry price, enter the SL, which is this, enter the take profit, which is this. So after you have done that, make sure you have done your analysis. You have mark out your support resistance, and you see a bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing, or you see an hammer, morning star, any candlestick pattern you see. Once you see it, screenshot this page like this. Okay, then when you place the order here on Binance, come to these orders, open orders here, and screenshot these two. Now send the two picture to the group chat, this one and the other one. So that is your assignment. As soon as you start practicing, make sure you always post it. This is going to be a continuous assignment. Make sure you always post it till it makes more sense to you. Okay, make sure you always post. Let's see what you are doing. If you are doing it right, we'll let you know, and if you are doing it wrong, we'll let you know. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll be recording another one for how to practice forex pairs. If you are analyzing forex pairs, how do you practice them? That's the next video I'm going to do. And make sure you watch this one. If you have questions, let me know. All right, see you on the next one.